Most buyers start their East Bay search in the same places. The challenge is, most of those well-known cities come with trade-offs that don't show up online. That's where El Sobrante comes in. It offers a quieter version of the East Bay that prioritizes space, access, and community. Once you understand how the area functions day to day, it becomes clear why more buyers are starting to look here with fresh eyes. So stay till the end of the video, because I'm going to break down what it actually feels like to live in El Sobrante, and why for a lot of buyers it's becoming an intentional choice rather than just a fallback option. El Sobrante doesn't feel like one single neighborhood, and that's one of its most defining characteristics. As you move through the area, it changes in subtle but important ways. In areas like Carriage Hills, the streets tend to feel calmer and more tucked away, which is a big part of the appeal. It's one of those neighborhoods that's hard to find unless you know where you're going. And a lot of people don't even realize it exists. Being backed up to open East Bay mudland adds that quiet, removed feeling and gives many homes a sense of privacy and long-term protection. May Valley feels a little more connected, but still maintains a slower pace. One thing families really like is that Valley View Elementary sits right in the neighborhood, so kids can walk to school. And De Anza High School is also within walking distance. Housing here is comparable in size and price to Carriage Hills, but May Valley also offers some smaller homes at slightly lower price points, which creates more flexibility for buyers. In El Sobrante Hills, you'll find a mix of homes including custom builds with elevations playing a major role in the experience. Larger lots, added separation, and views from many properties change how the area feels day to day, especially when you come home in the evening. Across all three areas, views are a common thread, and that connection to open space is one of the reasons people end up staying long term. This range is important because it allows people to choose a daily rhythm rather than just a floor plan. El Sobrante gives buyers the ability to prioritize space, quiet, or connection without forcing them into a single definition of East Bay living. El Sobrante's housing market is one of the main reasons why buyers stop and pay attention once they've passed some of the bigger name cities nearby. The area offers mostly single-family homes with a range that feels harder to find in the East Bay today. You'll see everything from more traditional homes to newer construction and custom hillside properties, especially in the El Sobrante Hills. That variety gives buyers flexibility, whether they're trying to get into their first home, find more space for a family, or prioritize privacy and views. Another thing buyers notice is how functional the housing is, and layouts that support everyday living rather than high-density trade-offs. That matters for people who want room to grow without sacrificing access to surrounding cities. Overall, the market here tends to attract buyers who are thinking long-term. El Sobrante isn't about hype-driven demand, it's about steady interest from people who want a balanced East Bay lifestyle. One of the biggest shifts for people that move to El Sobrante is how often they end up outside. Outdoor access isn't something that you plan around here, it's something that becomes part of your natural routine. Living near San Pablo Reservoir gives residents an easy outdoor option without having to plan around it. Even if it's not something everyone uses daily, having open space and water nearby makes a difference in how balanced life feels. Kennedy Grove Regional Park serves a different role. It's a park that supports everyday life. It's where people go for evening walks, weekend picnics, or to let kids burn off energy without having to get in the car and commit to a full outing. Having multiple open spaces within a short drive adds flexibility and helps make everyday life feel more balanced. Over time, that kind of access changes how a place feels emotionally. It adds calm and balance. El Sobrante's location is one of its most practical strengths. It's anchored by San Pablo Dam Road, which quietly connects residents to a wide stretch of the East Bay. This road runs from I-80 towards Highway 24 and creates easy access to surrounding cities without forcing residents into freeway-heavy routines. That means daily errands, dining, and shopping are close without the feeling of living in a high-traffic corridor. For commuters, the ability to reach Orinda BART station adds flexibility. From there, BART connects residents to Walnut Creek, Oakland, and directly to San Francisco International Airport, with easy access to Oakland Airport as well. while still allowing them to come home to a quieter environment. The Briones back roads, particularly Alhambra Valley Road, is another understated advantage. That drive towards Martinez is scenic and grounding, and it reminds people that El Sobrante sits at the edge of open space rather than in the middle of constant development. For many buyers, that balance becomes the deciding factor. Local life in El Sobrante isn't built around a big downtown or destination scene, and that's actually part of the appeal. It's more about everyday routines and the small things that make a place feel livable over time. You see that through community moments like the El Sobrante Stroll. Events like this bring residents, families, and local businesses together in a way that feels natural, not forced. It's a reminder that El Sobrante isn't just a place where people live next to each other, but a place where people actually show up and engage. Daily life here is also supported by amenities like Lake Ridge Athletic Club. For a lot of residents, having a full-service gym close by becomes part of their weekly rhythm. It's one of those conveniences that doesn't sound flashy, but makes a real difference when it's built into your neighborhood. That combination of community involvement and practical routines is what gives El Sobrante its grounded feel. It's not trying to be a destination, it's designed to work for everyday life. School options matter not just for families now, but for anyone thinking long-term. De Anza High School serves the area and underwent significant renovations in 2016, modernizing facilities and improving the campus experience. In addition to public options, many families also appreciate the proximity to private schools and surrounding areas. Having access to multiple paths gives buyers flexibility and confidence that their needs can be supported as circumstances change. El Sobrante is in a phase of growth, but that growth is intentional. Under Envision Contra Costa 2040, the area has been receiving increased attention around housing opportunities that respect the existing character of the community. Custom builds in El Sobrante Hills reflect demand from buyers who want more space and long-term value. At the same time, infill opportunities and renovations are creating entry points for a wide range of buyers. This combination of steady development and preserved character is why El Sobrante feels like it has momentum without losing its identity. If you're curious on which East Bay city fits the way you want to live, El Sobrante is definitely worth a closer look. If this was helpful, make sure you subscribe for more East Bay City breakdowns, or for more real estate content, follow me on Instagram. Thanks for watching and see you next video.